All right, folks, we got something we need to do here in Mon Bazou. I've been talking a big game, and we're finally gonna do it. I need to start running the oregano, but I've got a bit of an issue. So, the game takes place in 2005, so it's illegal to be distributing the things that we're going to distribute. So I need to customize this car here, which we're going to do it with the modified BMW. I need to swap out the trunk for a carbon fiber one. And then I need to dig into the internals, make sure it's got maximum performance. And you know what? We're going to add a pretty cool little grill to the front of this because we're going to think of this like a runner car. Like this thing, if we're going to get in trouble, we might have to run some people off the road. I know this is things that don't actually happen in the game, but bear with me, folks. It's going to be awesome looking once it's done. So yeah, we need to turn this into a runner vehicle. That way we can haul our oregano. And we are going to buy a boat. Now, normally boats are really bad investments in real life because, yeah, people don't use them enough and they just sit on trailers and eventually break down. But we're going to also run our illegal goods with the boat over to the farm. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, Camodo, where are the legal goods at? Well, we got to go get some more seeds, and I also need to go by the store where we can get some outdoor planters. I'm going to plant them out by the Sugar Shack. By the way, check this out. Last episode, we screwed up the brake. I went and bought the right one. We'll put the drag slick back on it because I got to move it out of the way. We got to back this one up. So what we're going to do with this one, it's going to be stealthed out. Like, it needs to be... You know, the bad thing is, it's probably going to be the biggest attention-grabbing vehicle ever, even though it's supposed to be kind of like camouflage, like a night runner vehicle. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I thought about the logic. I was like, man, if this thing drove into town with the way it's gonna look when we're done, it's definitely gonna draw attention, and we probably would get eventually arrested. That's fine. We're just gonna go with that logic. Oh, also, by the way, you guys can hit the thumbs up button for some more Mon Bazou on the channel. Hold on, let's make sure we're putting nothing but good bolts on here. I did clean up the garage a little bit, so you guys can be proud of me for that. That was a thing. Okay, the brakes in, put the drag slick back on. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wrong bolt size. Put that one down there. I can pick these up individually from the tray, can I not? All right, let's just get all good bolts on there. So yeah, a lot of people have been wanting to see me eventually unlock the bunker, so this is like the first step to doing that. And you know, the cop is a real thing in the game. It doesn't chase you around and stuff, but you do need to dodge the cop and try not to break the law in front of him. So that's going to need to be a thing. That's why I'm going to make an excuse to customize a vehicle some more. By the way, eventually we're going to do something with the OEM BMW. It's just setting up on the lift. I'm not really sure yet. Some people might be like, well, why didn't you make this the runner? Well, this vehicle over here is like almost completely prepped for it. It just needs to be stealthed out a little bit, and there's going to be a couple other modifications I want to make. Stick this over here. All right, let's get the hatchback out of the way real quick. And then we'll pull the BMW out. Also, I know I have like $55,000. I should probably still... Actually, we'll check the trailer. I've been letting the Sugar Shack run quite a bit, so we're probably getting close to needing to turn that in. All right, let's pull this over here. Okay, so we got that. All right, let's see. I got a pile of scrap. I need to eventually take some of this. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this headlight. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this headlight. It's like the off-roading derby one, but... Can I smoke out front headlights in this game? I'm not sure that's a thing or not. By the way, we need to check fuel before we get in here. Anything else in here? Let's get this out. All right, so we're going to make a trip to town. Got to do a couple things. But first, here, let me go check my progress. I need to hook up more trees out here, too. But let's go see how full the trailer is. I'm debating if I want to take the truck to town to get the remaining parts or if I just want to take the BMW. All right, it's 68%. You know what? We're going to let it fill up. It's still going to take like another day or so. So we'll take that. Man, we just have so much money. You know, I need to get the road paved, too. But I think it's going to be like $100,000 more or something like that. Huh. Why is that on the ground? Wait, I thought I did both. Oh my goodness, it fell off. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here on top. I could have swore I did 2 bolts, but apparently I didn't, and the brake fell off. But yeah, we'll fix that whenever we get back. It's fine. All right, so let's get inside of here. I wanted to make sure I didn't have any sort of neon on this car because, like, why would you have neon if you're trying to hide from the police? That would make 0 sense. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh. I guess I should go into it. Come on, Leo. Let's go. Hop through the door, please. That way I can keep it closed. There it is. All right, let's back it out. I need to pop the hood real quick. Oh, that is not reverse. Yeah, I'm going to be a very efficient runner, ain't I? So let's pull this out here. But yeah, now, admittedly, the hatchback would probably be a better idea for this because of the way it handles, but I don't know, there's just something about this BMW. Hold on, let's go and pop this open here. All right, so we have the turbo in, strut bar, performance engine. Like, this thing is pretty much good to go. Does that bug anybody that there's a hole here? Is there something that I'm missing? No, the ABS module's there. Huh, I don't think so. Maybe it was a part of maybe one of the different parts that used that bolt. That looks like it's supposed to have a bolt in it, but I don't know. I don't care. It'll be fine. As long as she doesn't fall apart on us, we're good. Also, let's go buy a freaking boat. Oh, jeez. So yeah, the boat's the safest way to move product. This car is going to be like if we so happen to have to take it to town via car, that's the reason we're going to stealth this thing out. But I think for the most part, I'm going to be running via boat because that makes so much more sense. Oh my goodness, this thing, you forget how good the drag slicks are and the whole fact that we've paved the road. This thing rips. It is awesome. Also, honestly, I would love to see a boat trailer. Like, that would be cool, wouldn't it be? I wonder if when Santa Goat's gonna do this, like, there's like a fishing update that's eventually gonna happen. At least I hope there's still a fishing update that's gonna happen. Yeah, I wonder if we'll get like a boat trailer. I think that would be pretty awesome. Let's see, I think the boat's this way. In the cul-de-sac. I think that's what the street's called. And the cul-de-sac, just one of those little circle things at the end of a neighborhood. All right, Leo, stay in the car for a second. Daddy's gonna go waste 15 grand on a boat. So yeah, I promise I will not kill my plants. Also, we should do coffee again too, because that was another thing. What does that even mean? Does that mean don't try to swim with your car? Like, there's a wheel under the water. All right, I need the boat. We'll come back and get it. Does it have fuel in it right now? Also, that's a to-do item. Like, what does that link up with? Like, why is that a to-do item? Like, is that, like, I don't know, something else I'm supposed to do with the boat? Can we go fishing yet? I don't think that's a thing. All right, there's a seat, there's a fuel cap. I don't know how much fuel's in it. Does it, here, let me open this up. Is there anything in here? Oh, she looked like she got a full tank. All right, so I could drive it back to the house here in a bit. I'll come back to town. We'll do that probably at the end. Also, I just fell in the water. All right, I want to get the store. Oh, actually, do we go to Rogers or do we go over to Jacques? Actually, I think Roger's got matte paint. I'm going to have to matte the whole car out. And we got a carbon fiber trunk we're missing. Also, can I matte out? Actually, no, not matte out. Can I put tint on the headlights? Maybe they have smoked versions of it at Rogers. One of the other vehicles, maybe the OEM BMW, eventually will do like an off-road build on it. Because, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking that thing out to the track and maybe turning some laps, but we got to find more ways to make money. I mean, we already make plenty of money, but I want to make more money. I want to unlock the VIP room and buy a bunch of useless junk. All right, so what we need to do here, first off, there should be a trunk lid that I don't have on the BMW. There it is. All right, so we got the trunk lid here. Let's go ahead, just stick this in the back. And there are, let's see here. All right, so they do have smoked taillights. Ooh, those are really blacked out. I like that. It is a shame. You've got black housing here, but I don't see like a blacked out headlight. I wonder if I could put tint on those. All right, we're going to grab these because this is going to just, oh man, this is going to look mean. Stealth this thing out. All right, look, we need the darkest tint, which is a 0. Let me grab an extra one here. I've got one of those tools at the house. I got rust kits at the house because I think the bumper's rusty. Let's go with these clear headlights. I don't think I've ever put these on a car before. So we'll go clear headlights here, toss those out the door. Okay, Vank, is there anything else that we need to do with this thing? I don't believe so. I believe we've got everything. It's already got a carbon fiber hood. I like the carbon fiber spoiler. That's carbon fiber, isn't it? No, it's actually not. Huh, is there a carbon fiber option? You got a wing, just paintable spoilers. Is there no carbon spoiler? That would be another part I'd like to see added to the game. By the way, here are the rally shocks that eventually we will use on one of the off-roaders. Okay, we don't want any glow kits. I'm pretty sure I've got a tunable ECU in there. Let me double check that real quick. And then that should be it, beside paint. Okay, so yeah, we do have a tunable ECU in there. Don't worry, Leo, we're gonna go buy you some food too. Okay, so we go here. I just need to get a couple just pure black cans. I'm pretty sure I have some at the house. I think, actually, no, he's probably got matte over there, so I need matte paints, too. We want it to be non-reflective. Like, we want it to be as dark as possible, including the wheels. Like, it's just gonna, well, I guess the only thing you're gonna be able to see, which, too bad you couldn't black those out, is the writing on the drag slicks there. Okay, metallic removal, chrome, clear gloss, clear matte. So it should be 2 cans of this, and then we'll be good. And then I'm gonna get a black bolt pack, and then that should be it. All right, Leo, we gotta go stuff one more thing in the truck. We don't have to go to Rogers now. I mean, unless I want some fuel. I got fuel out at the racetrack. I don't know, I don't feel like driving out there, so I should probably stop by his place and get fuel. Dude, this thing, I love. I mean, the slicks, it's just like, it makes the world of difference. This car is kind of an uncontrollable mess. Like, I'm not saying that everybody's builds are uncontrollable messes, but mine was. All right, Leo, get this. But yeah, I just couldn't control this thing without the slicks, so it made the world of difference. Let's get 1 outdoor planter to start with because it's giant. Sorry, Leo, I got to stick that on your head. Yeah, that works. All right, let's hope nothing flies out of the BMW on the way home. I'll need to stay in third person. All right, let's go get a little bit of fuel, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so anything that's paintable. Wait, are the rotors paintable in the game? Oh my goodness, I've already lost. I don't understand. And that's one thing that I really wish would, I mean, maybe there is a hole under this. Why would this fall out? Like, is there a hole in the bottom of my BMW I'm not aware of? Okay, carefully go home. Let's try not to hit anything. Let's just get home with everything intact. That way I can get to work here. Okay, I shouldn't even have to drive on the lift here. I could probably just do this all in the driveway. So let's pull up here. All right, so let's get to work. Let's get Leo out. All right, so come on, Leo. Let's get out. I'm sorry I stuck the planter on your head. There you go, buddy. All right, so we'll stick this over here. We'll go get the seeds. Probably, it might have to wait till tomorrow. Actually, might be able to get them late today. Let's go put Leo's food over here. All right, so what we need to do, hold on, let's pop this open here. Oh my goodness, everything went to the back. I still don't understand how stuff falls out of here. Like, that doesn't really make sense to me. I gotta remove the dog bed real quick because is there something? No, there's nothing under it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where, did I lose stuff? Oh, and there's another can here. Okay, so first things first, black out the paint. It might already be partially matte. Okay, black that out. Also, I might have to raise the suspension up just a little bit because as you can see, when it sets here, I mean, I like the way it looks, how low it is, but when it sets here, the tire just goes right through it, which looks a little bit on the goofy side. So spray paint that, black that out. I'm spray painting something black. Oh, okay, it took a while for that fender to show up. That one's definitely gloss. It just looks really shiny. Well, it's not gloss, it's showing 0. That's weird. Or maybe that's a spray cap. Hold on. It's like parts are glossy and parts aren't. How did I miss this much? Like, half of this thing was actually matte, which makes no sense. All right. Okay, that one just ran out. I think it's this one. There we go. All right. Let's grab another can here. I might need to, I wonder if I can I black out the calipers? No, I can't from here. I'd have to take the wheel off in order to black those out. All right, let's do this. There we go. Nice and just stealthed out here. All right, so that's all black. So I need to change those headlights. Let's take these down. So these are still going to have a little bit of shine to them, which might not be too bad. Okay, she's looking pretty evil right now. Hold on, pop this open. I need access to the headlights. Ooh, I bet you I'm not close enough. I probably should pull in partially. Or I could just do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna do that. I am too lazy to pull this thing into here, even though ultimately it would probably be quicker, but it's fine. So where's the tint at? I didn't pull it out of the car, did I? It's got to be in here. Did it fall out? I don't recall seeing anything fall out of this car. Yeah, it's the one thing that annoys me about this game. I do not understand where the hole is in my car that stuff can just willy-nilly fall out of it. It just doesn't make sense to me, but apparently something did fall out of it, didn't it? I am going to try something here. How do we feel about no spoiler? How does that look? So here, take this off. We'll just stick this over here for now. And if we were just to smack that on without a spoiler, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I I find it weird when you stick this spoiler back on since it isn't carbon fiber, which I don't think there's... Is there even a carbon fiber spoiler for it? I don't think there is. So, I don't know. I don't hate it. You know, I guess the game's telling me... Wait, did I pick up the tint? Now I'm starting to debate if I even grabbed the tint off the ground. I might need to head back to town. I mean, I got to go back anyway to go get the seeds. But a part of me's going, maybe I didn't grab the tint, and maybe I'm complaining for no reason. There's a good chance that's a thing. All right, close that. I don't know. I don't really mind that. I might take off the hitch, too. All right, so we need to find... Okay, so we got a glossy section here. Oh, my goodness. That is the world of difference in the body there. Yeah, there was a lot of gloss on this thing. So let's definitely black this out all the way. Yeah, there's a good chance, now that I think about it, YouTuber Vision's just a thing. I don't think I grabbed anything. I think I grabbed literally the paints. I think I drove off. There's probably people yelling at me in the comment section now going, this idiot really just drove off without loading up a lot of his stuff. How did I load up the trunk, yet I didn't load up anything else? Please tell me I did, right? I did, right? Yep. I'm an idiot. How did that even happen? I'm not even gonna question it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, on black, wait, window's already tinted. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy the tool again. Roger, stay open for a second. The tool's cheap, it's $10, I don't care. I've got one at the house. All right, rip the tint off real quick. Okay, so tint's gone. Is the, yeah, the headlights are there. All right, what's 0? Ooh, buddy. That is dark, but yeah, definitely the headlights are too distracting here. So these need to go. So let's pop this open here, pop that open there. Let's get these out of the car real quick. I'm just gonna do it here at the store. That way I don't do anything else stupid for the day. I feel like I'm out of stupid passes. Actually, do I even get a stupid pass? I don't think YouTubers really are supposed to get those. You know, what would be kind of cool is if you could take your license plates off. Say like you don't want the cops knowing who you are. I mean, even though this town probably has a population of like 25 people, they're probably gonna know who you are, regardless. Put that in there. Ooh, that headlight looks good. I really hope I can darken it though. Let's see, clear light. All right, put that one in there. I like that. I like it a whole lot. Can I tint these? Well, maybe it needs to be screwed in. I don't think you can. But that's another thing on the list of things where it's like, I wish the game had it. Yeah, there's just a couple things between the cars, like some custom parts and some features I'd love to see implemented in the future. Also, I'm pretty sure we could black out the engine bay too on this one. I just wish there was something like, it's weird that they have smoked. Wait, there's not a smoked headlight. No, there isn't. I wonder if it's illegal. Like, I know it is in certain areas to have like a certain percent like blacked out in real life. Wait, is there another screw? Is it 2 screws in here or is it 1? Oh, there's 2 screws in here. Either that or I'm unscrewing the bumper. I'm not really sure yet. Okay, here we go. Let's just stick these in the back. Stick them actually in the vehicle, unlike last time. And then let's get these out. These are... Wait, oh, those are the headlights. These are really... Oh my goodness. It doesn't even look like I have tail lights. I wonder what it looks like when you hit the brakes on these. Okay, get those real quick. Can I do anything about these headlights? That sucks. Also, I just adjusted the toe. Man, if I could at least spray it. I don't think I can spray it, though. Yeah, that's the one thing that's going to stand out like a sore thumb is going to be the front end, the headlights. I mean, the headlights are going to look better than having like an amber turn signal, but still. Okay, get this screwed in. I'm going to pick up my boat tomorrow. You know, maybe we'll go get the seeds with the boat, because the wind turbine, it's one of those, and they're all kind of on the shore. So I'll probably take, unfortunately, I'm going to get it. Well, actually, I could just hitch a ride to town tomorrow. I was going to say maybe I'll just take the ATV, but I'm going to try not to abandon another vehicle in town. Okay, so close that. Close the front. That looks mean. All right, let's head back to the house. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get a ride tomorrow. We'll go pick up our boat. And then we'll drive over, get the seeds. We'll drive around the islands, and then I have a dock at the house, so I'll be able to get into there, and yeah, we'll be able to plant and hopefully start the empire. It's gonna take a little bit of grinding though, so we'll probably do like a car build in between, maybe the off-roader, because you've got to sell the bunker people quite a few packs before they're happy, and it takes forever to like keep accumulating seeds. I wonder, do the seeds respawn after so many days? Like, say I'm not gonna wait for my plants to give me more seeds. Can I go up and get some more? And is there any other place? Also, I need to go pick up coffee seeds too from the cottage. I'd like to actually be able to brew my own coffee. Okay, well, we're up. That will, actually, I might not do it on camera, but we need to take a maple syrup trailer. That thing's going to be full. All right, we'll leave this here on the outside for now. Now, what do y'all think? I like it. I wish I could black out the headlights. Also, I wish, you know, I like the carbon fiber. I was like, I wish it was a little darker and it kind of matched the whole paint a little bit more, but I mean, it's carbon fiber. It's light. Like, if I had the heavy metal panels on there, this thing probably wouldn't handle as good, so... Anyways, we're going to head off to sleep, and then, we'll go get our boat tomorrow, which is exciting. Okay, Martin's awake by 11, isn't he? 555-2020. Come on, Martin, pick up. I need to go to town. Gosh darn it. So, we need to stealth out our house. What if we just painted it black like the car? Be kind of cool. Well, we got to wait on him. Hello, Leo. Wait, my friendship's at 4. Oh, you know what? I think he got hungry at one point, and I forgot to feed him. Let's make sure we don't do that again. There we go. All right, Leo, we'll be back at 50% before you know it. Hey, what's up, bro? All right, Martin, try not to get us killed. Sorry, Leo, you don't want to ride with Martin. It's a bad idea. He's got issues. Hey, Martin. It's not the thing you want to hear when you get in somebody's car. I'm watching Martin attempt to run over this family of 5 in front of us. Martin, hey, bro. Honestly, here, let's get a little bit closer. Actually, he turns off up here. Martin, just let me out. Thanks, bro. You have a good day. Don't get in any car accidents. Also, please, get a rust kit for your wheels. All right, let's go get our boat. All right, as you can see, there's the cottage over there. It's got a dock. Our house has got a dock. The farm's got a dock, which is that way. We're not going to the farm today. All right, let's get into here. Oh, crank it up. Come on. Oh, is the anchor up? Oh, there we go. Or it was down. All right. I forgot how fun the boat was. Oh, man. We need upgrades for the boat. I'd like to put a higher powered engine in here. All right. Let's go here. And should be good. I got a question. What happens... Wait. What happens if you call this number? Oh, I'm going to take a picture of it. I need to save that for later. Like, why would you be able to call the turbine people? What can they do for you? Okay. Can they give you... Wait. You don't think you can call the guy and get some seeds, do you? You know, I never thought of that. Somebody would have told me that, though, in my comment section. Also, I hope I picked the right tower. I don't believe there's fall damage, so I could probably jump off the side of it. Actually, would that kill me with anxiety? Is that worth it? I don't know. It also feels like I'm ascending into heaven right now. It's just one big old ladder. All right, tell me we got some seeds in here. Is this seeds? Oh, gosh darn it. All right, too bad I couldn't super... Wait, is that the house? Oh, that is the house. You could, I mean, you can't... The trees haven't loaded in, but you could see all the connections leading to the sugar shack. Huh. Is there fault? Hold on, can we ride the wind turbine down? This is a dangerous thing that you probably should never attempt. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, there's not a collision on these. Oh no! Oh, well, this is gonna suck. Oh, yeah, no fall damage. Well, all right, let's go to the next one. Hey, at least we can just jump off the top and it doesn't matter. Here we go. Found it. All right, jump back off. Oh, watch it kill. I'm about to say, it'd be funny if it killed me that time. It's like, why? Why wouldn't it kill me the first time? Okay, we got the one. Is there a seed on the other one? I don't think so. I think there's only one seed that spawns in. I just wish there was somebody that you could call. Like, how does Martin not have a connection to be like, yo, bro, I can go get you some seeds? That way I can just buy and just like go ahead and plant a whole garden worth. This is the only thing I don't like. It's a little grindy when you do it this way, but as far as I know, this is pretty much the only way to do it. All right, let's go to our dock real quick, and we'll plant this bad boy in. So when we unscrewed this earlier, it looked plumb full. Okay. Put the anchor down. All right. We're walking back home. Well, I mean, you guys get what's supposed to happen, right? Like, how was I even supposed to tell how much fuel was in there? It looked like it was full up to the cap.
I swear. If I buy a boat for $15,000 and it looks like that, the least that you could do is fill up the tank. You know, why did I leave the seats? I might as well take them because I'm going straight home. I'll come back and get the boat. Yeah, that's something. Yeah. Yeah, why would you even bother, you know, like buying the boat if you won't give me at least a... Wait, if you think about it, like you couldn't even make it home. You have to bring gas with you. Because we drove from there to there. That wouldn't get you home. Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. It's fine. All right, I totally just walked all the way home. That sucked. Well, that's what you get, Camodo, for, you know, not... apparently putting the grass. I'm looking at the freaking grass in my hand. I'm like, oh, the grass. No, not that grass. We're talking about the other stuff. The gas, not grass. Okay, my brain's not functioning anymore today. By the way, I did harvest a little bit, 7%. That's pathetic. But yeah, it's foolproof if you get the planters and you stick them right by your bed along with the water pail. Like, I will not forget now. Like, I totally am going to actually be able to do this. Actually, how much water can I put on there? I think that's enough. You know what? I'm gonna plant this right in front of me. Like that's the tub right there. Wait, does it work better if it's out? Wait, does that even matter? Does anybody know? Does it matter if I put it right here, or is it gonna? You know what? Hold on. Now I've got myself paranoid. All right, how about on the front step right there? You can't forget it. It's gonna grow up and be in your way. So, oh my goodness.
Okay, so we have that planted. So, one thing I did notice. The other one said black housing on the headlights. I don't wonder. And, oh, man, I really should pull this thing in. Yeah, I don't wonder, could we have painted those, or can you only paint the housing? So maybe there is a headlight that you can black out. Also, by the way, I was just testing out the... Oh, why did that turn off? Yeah, I was just testing out that front black bumper. I know probably somebody's seen the thumbnail by now and gone, wait, I thought he had the off-roading bumper on there. I just wanted to see what the traditional bumper looked like. So what we need to do here, let's go, boom. So that's clean. You know, it almost would look cool if it was still, like, the gray or the metal color here, but I still think you gotta black this out. Like, you gotta stealth it. So let's spray that real quick. We're gonna take the other bumper off. Yeah, now I'm wondering, because I think it did say paintable, but it said black housing on it. So the housing is, why would you be able to paint? Maybe it's just like the little, almost like the ring around it? Or maybe you can paint that. You know, somebody can answer that. I can swap those out easy. That is no big deal at all. Actually, I think I left this in here. Well, I say I left it in there. I mean, it's not the first dumb thing that I've done today, you know, aka run the freaking boat out of fuel. Somebody, please tell me you facepalm so hard that you have a red mark on your forehead. At this point, I feel like that's most of my channel. I don't know. I think it's the old age finally getting to me. Let's just toss this up here. Okay, so if I were to stick this onto here, how does that look? Oh, that's nasty. I like that. Okay, so another thing, I need to see if I can black out the engine bay real quick. So if we can do that, I think it's a complete build. Hold on. Also, I did make fun of these headlights earlier. These aren't paintable, right? No, it doesn't say that they are. Yeah, they're slightly darker. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I know we haven't used these headlights. They look good, but you can't paint them. Hold on, let me prove that you can't paint them. Yep, nope. No painting happened. Well, something's painting. Wait a minute. These are paintable. Oh, you gotta be kidding. What? Okay. In what sense okay, where does that make sense at? So normally on like headlights, you would maybe tint them to black them out. Plus you had the blacked outs here. Those are legit blacked out now. This is a full like stealth build. Okay, last thing. Hold on, let's pop this open real quick. Okay, open this up because you can see a little bit of the engine through here, some of the little details. I don't know as far as some of the other parts if I can paint them on the inside. Oh, please tell me I have black paint. I'm about to say, I feel like I buy this stuff all the time, so I should have like multiple bottles. Okay, hold on. Where is... Okay. No. Where's the housing? Oh my goodness. Oh, and I'm painting something. Okay, something just got painted. Oh, it was the strut bar just got painted black. Is the housing... Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure you can paint this. This is a thing. All right, so black this out real quick. Ooh. Hold on. You know what? Let's sleep real quick because I can't really, like, truly appreciate this until we wake up in the morning. Also, I really need to drink some maple syrup. Okay, now let's... Oh, hold on. Hold on, a little bit of progress being made here. 24... You know, actually, these grow pretty quick. Huh. Maybe it isn't going to take us that long. So please answer down below about the seeds. I like that. That looks good. Hold on, shut the doors. Yo, that's looking pretty mean. Like, you know, maybe we raise the ride height a little bit just to try to get a little more clearance on the fenders. But I like it. Also, you know what? I'm actually kind of liking the no spoiler look here. Like, especially since there isn't there's no carbon on this one. I feel like it blends, or I mean, there is no reason to blend now. Like, it's just a carbon trunk lid, but you don't have that awkward black spoiler on there. So I'd like to see a carbon roof piece. That'd be kind of cool. So you have almost like the carbon stripe down the whole thing. I don't know. I actually like it though. I think it looks pretty mean. I like the mixture of the off-road bumper. We got the black housing in there. Obviously, we were able to paint the headlights, even though it didn't say they were paintable. And it's weird because you can't use tint on them. You have to actually spray paint them. But they're not completely blacked out, but they're pretty freaking dark. I like it. So I totally had to switch that to machine. Hold on, can I black out the... I don't think I can do the label. Wait, is that a thing? Can I black the badges out? Like, I feel like if you're going to stealth this, you got to stealth the whole thing, right? Can I black this out? I don't think so. It'd be nice to be able to black out a couple extra things here. That and some, maybe different license plate choices would be pretty cool. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We got to go rescue the boat, but we're starting. We're starting out this oregano empire. Like I said, I might have to do a different style episode next time. Maybe we do something unique with this. Comment down below with your suggestions, and we will see you guys next time in Mon Bazou.